Alright, so I'm here with Michaela. Michaela, how old are you?
I'm 36.
36. Are you originally from Arizona?
Yes. Born and raised.
What part of AZ?
Avondale?
Avondale.
Ligas. Yeah, that's what I'm from.
What's your current situation right now? Are you homeless?
Yeah, it's to a certain extent, yeah. Homeless, and I do. That's why I'm homeless in the situation I'm in.
Yeah.
I don't like to be around my family, so being like this, it's a disappointment.
Yeah.
And I don't like to disappoint them, so that's why I distance myself from them. Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while, like 2 years. Yeah.
So you stopped being in contact with all your family?
I talk to my kids here and there, but I see my aunt, whoever's just driving around or they see me, I see them or talk to them, but yeah, I don't really contact my family too much because I don't want them stressing more than what they already are,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your childhood growing up? Did you have a good childhood?
My childhood was a little rough. Well, it was okay, I guess I should say. My grandfather raised us.
Yeah.
My mom was out and about doing what I'm doing right now, with stuff. And so my grandpa, he took care of us very well.
Yeah.
He didn't have us around any drugs or anything like that. And he worked a lot, and so I don't know why I'm like this. Maybe it's how can you say it? It runs in your family. If you're around it or people that do it, it kind of goes on to the next generation sometimes.
Yeah.
How do you say it? What is it?
It's like hereditary, maybe?
Yeah, hereditary. There you go. Yeah, my sister does. So I really came out here to see her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about like your dad? Was your dad ever around when you were younger?
He was in prison. Till I was about probably like 10 or 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. But after he got us and he took very good care of us though. He's always been a good dad.
At what age did your dad get out?
Like 9 or 10?
Yeah.
He was in there for 7 or 8 years, I think.
And then after that, he took over you guys? He took responsibility of you guys?
Yeah, because my grandpa had a stroke and he lost his whole right side of his body,
yeah,
the movement and stuff. And so my grandpa's girlfriend, who helped raise us, she kind of left him and sold all his like properties and stuff that he had, because my grandpa had a wrecking yard and stuff, and he was real wealthy,
Yeah.
So we didn't have to worry about money or anything like that. But she sold everything and left. Called CPS and said she didn't want to help take care of us no more. My grandpa wasn't able to do it anymore because of his stroke. So CPS got involved. I became a ward of the state at like 15 years old, I think, 14 or 15 years old. And then CPS took my brother and sister. And then when I got pregnant, when I met my kid's father, and I got pregnant, they had him at the hospital. CPS came, and they told my father that, I have to go there with him, and he has to take the baby, or they're going to take me, with where my brother and sister, because my dad was fighting for them already, but they were giving him a chance to, let me go with him, or emancipate me as an adult. And so that's pretty much what happened. So I ended up living with my father. Yeah.
So did you ever have to go to live at a home, like a group home?
No, but my brother and sister did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's real ugly. They don't take care of them like they should.
Yeah.
My brother ended up with a broken collar, broken arm right away when he got there. They were really abusive to them, and I felt so bad for them.
Were those the foster parents that were doing that?
They were in a group home.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do right now to survive out here in the streets?
I really don't do much. I'm trying to look for a job right now. I've always had a job until I started doing drugs, like smoking blues.
Yeah.
And so what got me on it was my car accident,
Yeah.
I had gotten a car accident, broke my femur, and I wasn't getting the access anymore because I didn't get I don't know why, I didn't apply for it or something, and so I needed my medication, and someone had gave me a perk, and so I was getting oxycodone already, and so they gave me and told me that it's the same thing, and it ended up having fentanyl in it, and so when I went to the doctor, they dropped me because they had fentanyl, and I didn't know anything about that at the time, so I ended up having to buy, pills off the street, and that's how I got on them, but I had a job all the time, so that's why I was always able to provide for my medication and stuff like that. But right now I'm not employed, and it's kind of hard,
Yeah.
It's whoever helps me out, and it's a struggle.
What kind of work were you doing before you were in this situation?
I did a warehouse job for 4 years at Snyder's. Mainly warehouse, or I was a caregiver for mentally disabled young and older adults. Yeah. I worked for Good Neighbor for 7 years. I like doing that, but my license was suspended because of my husband, impounding my car. And after so many times, the the motor vehicle, they suspend your license. And your fee becomes higher and higher, First it was $500, and then it became $800. And I don't have that sort of money right now to get my license, So I'm not able to go in that field to work that type of job. So right now, just looking for anything I can. I was getting unemployment. I've heard the money that they're giving you.
Yeah.
But it stopped, so now.
Did they cut that off already?
Yeah. So really, I don't even know how I'm getting my fix. It's whoever helps me out right now.
Yeah.
But
Have you been trying to go out and look for work, putting in applications or not?
I put some online.
Yeah.
But I haven't really went to go out there because I don't have a car right now.
Yeah.
And right now I need a car because I had bought a car when I got my money, but I was at a friend's house, and they sold my car when I had left. They called some towing place, and they came and picked up my car, and I think they got a couple $100 for it, and I was so mad because I worked hard for my unemployment money,
Yeah.
since I was 13 years old, 14 years old, and that's all my hard-working money, and for somebody to just go and tow my stuff, it kind of upsetting me. So right now I have to walk, but it's kind of hard for me because of my leg. I broke my femur, in the car accident, like I said, and that's what got me on the blues, but that's one of the reasons why. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing your story. I really do appreciate it. And are you okay with me using it on my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Just in case some of my subscribers want to reach out to you, do you have anywhere where they can contact you if they have any sort of donations or any help that they want to offer you?
Yeah, I had to set up a PayPal or Cash App.
Yeah.
I can let you know the information, and you can just let whoever wants to help me out.
Do you have a Gmail so they can contact you directly?
Yeah.
If you want to say it out.
It's Michaela at gmail.com.
Okay, how do you spell that?
It's michaelatrejo@gmail.com.
All right, Michaela. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.